Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. It is Bonnie here for Intuitive Eating Wednesday. So, I'm going to open up my chat box. So, give me a moment. Hopefully, some of you will pop in with me. I did post an announcement earlier that we were going to go live today. I originally didn't think I was going to, but I am. So let us see, because I have something really important on my mind that I do want to share with you. So I'm just kind of getting my screens situated and just verifying that we are live. So last week we spent 5 days together during the End Yo-Yo Dieting Challenge, and now we're back to regular programming, which is Wednesdays is our Intuitive Eating Lives, Intuitive Eating Wednesday live trainings. And let us see if I am in fact, hold on, wrong group. Let me make sure I'm in my group. Okay, Intuitive Eating for a Diet-Free Life. Excellent. So if you're here, come say hello. Would love to know who is here with me. Facebook generally shows me that I have a couple of viewers, but it doesn't necessarily tell me who. And if you know me, if you were with me the entire week last week, you know I love interacting with you. So come in and say hello. All right, so I wanted to jump in today and talk about a topic. It's December. I mean, what are we on? December 7th already. And I know that the messages around New Year, New You, quote unquote, is already bombarding you. And as much as, people in my community and new clients, because I say new clients because clients that are with me for a while, have built the backbone somewhat to stand up against those New Year, New You messages. However, it doesn't hurt to continuously remind ourselves about why that is a very, very dangerous game. Hey, Kim, how are you? Glad that you are here. So happy you're here. Who else is here with me? And if you're on replay, you know what to do. Hashtag replay. Okay, so I wanted to talk about that. I have a couple of thoughts to share with you around that, and I'm here to answer any questions that you have as well. So let me reflect for just a moment on the last week. It was amazing. I have enjoyed every moment of the trainings that we did in the End Yo-Yo Dieting Challenge. And as a reminder to everybody here, those replays come down tonight at midnight. So if you haven't yet watched your challenge videos, head over to the guides section. All the videos are laid out right there for you with your homework assignment. So make sure you get those in before the replays come down. In addition to that, I had put out an invitation to each of you who was participating in the group, and if you in the challenge, and if you are watching here in our Facebook group and you didn't participate in the challenge, that is okay. I put this invitation out to you as well to schedule a call with me so we can talk about your next steps. I did introduce you to the Whole Body Trust Intuitive Eating program last week, and have been taking calls of people who want more information to see if it's a right fit for them. If the program is not a right fit for you, I will tell you that. So that is really very important for me, that we have people in the program that are fully committed to this journey, and perhaps a different program is right for you. So book the call. Those applications for the calls expire tonight at midnight. So if you are even a little bit curious, go ahead and fill out that application. Get on my calendar. I have a couple of slots open tomorrow. I have some open next week, and we'll get on a call and we'll have some chats about that. Okay, so I did just want to do some housekeeping before we jump into today's topic, just to let you know that number one, the challenge videos come down tonight at midnight, as do the application to book a call with me to talk about it. Okay. Will I be offering Whole Body Trust in the new year? I will, yes, but there will, I can't promise that the pricing is going to be the same. So even if you're thinking to yourself, well, it's December and I don't want to start now, we're going to be talking about that. We can always have a workaround around that. So let's jump into the January 1st media marketing and bombardment. So what messages come into your inbox? What messages do you see in your social media feed that has you stopping in your tracks and thinking, maybe, just maybe, I'll try this new diet, lose a few pounds, and then I'll learn about intuitive eating. So share in the comments. I'm pretty sure that you've gotten that, unless you have taken a step to do what we call the diet detox. And that means unsubscribe from diet related emails and unfollow social media accounts that reek of dieting, which is so very important. And if you haven't done that yet, it is your first step. But what I've encountered in speaking with so many of you lovely ladies in the last week is that it's a busy month in December. We have a lot of holidays. We have, time we want to spend with family. We want to spend with friends. We've got parties, right? One of the things I also encourage you to do is reflect on your last year, this past year. Whether you're in this Facebook group for many years or you're in this Facebook group only for a couple of days, weeks, or months, it is important for you to stop and reflect on your relationship with food, how that relationship with food has been in the last year, how it has grown, or have you taken a few steps backwards, which is okay. There is no judgment there. There is no need to have shame there. It is normal because life is hectic, life is complicated, life is stressful, and sometimes life throws us curveballs. And when life throws us curveballs and we haven't learned strategies yet on how to handle those curveballs, when I say haven't learned strategies, let's say it's something totally new out of the blue, and we haven't learned how to handle a situation like that, it's not uncommon for us to fall back into older habits. So, no judgment. Please do not feel shame. Try to have some self-compassion and be gentle and kind with yourself. But I want you to ask yourself a question. Are you, quote unquote, waiting for January 1st? Or let's say January 2nd, because January 1st is still the holiday, right? Are you waiting for January to make certain changes in your life, in your relationship with food and eating in your body? Because if you aren't where you want to be in terms of your relationship with food and your body right now, and you are waiting for January 1st or 2nd to get started, I'm sorry to report, but this is not me. This is the research. This is the statistics that have come out. And that is that there is a 93% chance that you will be getting ready to start this journey all over again on January 1st, 2024. And that is just the way it is, right? And so if we stop and think about any goals we have in life, right? So if you put off your goals, if you put off making change, if you put off doing the work, it sets us up for almost certain lack of growth, because I don't like the word failure, right? So failure, but lack of growth, or just staying stagnant, right? And that is according to the research. 93% of people will not achieve a goal they set when they push that goal off. The question to ask yourself is, why not now, right? And you know me because we've spent quite a bit of time together, and especially if you were participating in last week's challenge, my mission is to truly help you transform your relationship with food and your body. And it is for you to understand that food can be easy. Food doesn't have to be complicated. You can feel really good and empowered in your body. I want to share something I printed today. I didn't print it. This was faxed to me earlier today by a client. And honestly, I just need to share it with you with her permission, although it will remain anonymous. But it really, again, brought tears to my eyes. And I just want to share that with you. But before I do, a lot of things that are coming up for people who I'm speaking with is that, Bonnie, it's really crazy now during the holidays. I've got a lot of presents that I need to buy. It's just, I can't focus on myself, right? All of these things. And you know what? Yes, it is a busy time, but the truth is, when is life not busy? Like, I know for myself, like if I want to say, no, it's too busy now, I'll just do it in 2 months. Well, in 2 months, life is going to be busy. There are going to be other stresses, right? And so it's really a false story that people create for themselves. And far too many people believe it. This is how that works, right? We come up with a story, we come up with a belief, and then we allow that belief, we fuel that belief so that it takes on a life of its own. And I wanted to share with you that if you are serious about making change in any area of your life, it really is never about tomorrow. I once had a coach say to me, don't later your business. So if she says, if you want to make changes in your business, do it now. Don't say, I'll do it later. Later could be tomorrow, could be next month, could be 3 months, could be next year, because you won't get to your goals, right? It is about the choices that we make moment to moment of every single day that really count and that really propel us towards what we dream about, what our goals are, right? Putting things off until January is an extremely dangerous game that almost guarantees you will stay stuck. So, if you have had January 1st in your head to say that is the day I will take action, I do not believe in New Year's resolutions. In essence, when you say that, then that's what you're really doing. It's a New Year's resolution. Then please try to shift out of that thought process right now, and let's get on a phone and talk. Again, I have the application to chat with me up until tonight at 12 p.m. Eastern. As long as you book tonight, you can book an appointment to talk to me through next week. That is fine. I am going to be closing doors down to the Whole Body Trust program on December 16th so that I could also enjoy the end of the month, holidays, and some traveling. So get on my calendar between now and then. And do that now, because again, applications are going to close down. So let me share with you a little bit about this lovely client of mine who has just graduated from the Whole Body Trust program. And she sent me a letter before we got on our final call, which was right before our live stream here. And she says the following: when I started your program, it was to lose weight. In August, I thought by the end of the year, I'd be dropping 20 pounds and my overeating would be cured. But much to my amazement, I learned that you can't fix anything that has been my lifestyle for years. Going on a lot of fad diets only added to my stress of not being able to lose weight and keep myself healthy and physically fit. I learned over these last months that these were the first steps towards embracing a positive understanding of my health and well-being, along with a physical, mental, and spiritual outlook on life. Going through the program has taught me to turn a negative thought into positive. I can now look in the mirror and like myself for all the good I do for others, and I am happy for the person I am today. Also, I do not compare myself to others, and I am happy with all I have accomplished in my life. This program has taught me what foods to eat and how they feel in my body, and to listen to my signals that my body is giving me. I now don't turn to food when I'm mad, lonely, or bored. When I eat my meals as consistently and adequately as I've learned, my day goes great. Kicking my many habits will still take some time and continuity in working with you. However, for the first time in years, I don't have to make a New Year's resolution to stick to my diet. That 4-letter word is replaced by the word goal. Goal to achieve the best I can be in my 80th year of life. My only regret is that I did not know you 25 years ago, but now I am looking forward to the years ahead. And thank you for your wisdom and knowledge of nutrition and intuitive eating. This woman is 84 years old, and as she wrote here, she's dieting for a very, very long time. And when she first jumped into the program with me and working with me, she thought it was to lose weight, even though I explained it to her, we're going to change your whole outlook on food, and it just happened for her. And again, this just came through on my fax right before I got on with you. We had her final call, and she'll continue in my continuity program to continue to get support. But I just wanted to share that with you, because what she wrote here is that's the first time that she's not planning to start a diet in January. Really, it just made my heart so happy, because that is what I came in to talk with you about today. The new year, new you messages, this is the next greatest diet, this year is going to be your year, all of that is tinged with toxicity of diet culture. And I'm encouraging you with all my heart to not fall prey to those messages. So share in the comments what your thoughts are. I just want to say I had a fabulous week with every one of you who participated in the challenge last week. It's what I do, it's what I love, and I'm welcoming many women into the Whole Body Trust program, and I'd love to welcome you as well. So the videos for the challenge come down tonight at midnight. Make sure you watch all of them, and again, applications close this evening to book that call with me. We can book that call out for next week as well if we don't find a time for you this week, but at least get it on the calendar before the application closes down. All right, that's it for me. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear how you're going to protect yourself against the January 1st messages. And if you're watching this on replay, hashtag replay and put your thoughts down. I'm going to also share the link one more time to book that call with me. Have a great evening, everybody. I am ready to get on my Whole Body Trust group coaching call now. So I will say goodnight, and I'm here to answer any questions. Just comment below, tag me. I hope to see you on my calendar. Have a good one. Bye.